and yet another Saw movie. There's one thing that is kind of negative that I have to say about this movie, and that is the actors, not the way they act, the way they look. The problem is that this movie takes place between the first and the second one from the main series. So the problem is that the actors are much older now. With John Kramer, you could explain it because of his sickness, but with Amanda, you really see it and you hear it in her voice. And I know it isn't really something you should complain about because people age, we all age, but it is not good when you have a movie that is basically a prequel to most except one movie or two movies, but one from the main series. But the actors look older than in the last movie, so it's, I don't know, maybe it's just me, but that really took me out. Like a bit every time you see Amanda's face, alone on screen, you see that that doesn't make sense. But besides that, it is a typical Saw movie, which means you have, of course, the ending, and everybody who's ever saw a Saw movie knows what I mean when I say there is an ending. And you have the traps, and you have the reasoning. It's all very Saw-like. Definitely better than the Spiral, whatever that was. This is a real Saw movie. And what I find most surprising and good about this movie is that there is more time spent on John Kramer. Technically, we know why he does it, and there is some moments in the original series, like 7, I think it was 7 mainline movies. But in here, you get more interaction with him. Normally, you just have him a bit, and it's mostly focused on the test subjects, victims. But here he interacts a lot with them. He's in the room with them. He speaks a lot with them. He speaks a lot with Amanda, and it's really nice to see. He's actually quite the interesting character, and so it's nice that they spend more time on him, and he spends a lot of time on screen. I think there's no other Saw movie where John Kramer is that much on screen, which is really nice. The actor is really good. Overall, it's very solid, this movie, the cast and everything. You have to, of course, keep in mind that it's a Saw movie. This thing isn't winning any awards for storytelling, but the basic idea is good. It makes sense that this happened, how it fits into the whole Saw narrative / storyline, timeline. Other than Spiral, which was complete nonsense. But it is a very good movie for a Saw movie. I really liked it. It's probably my third or second favorite Saw movie. I haven't seen everything except one, but I really like it. It's really nice. It is not too long. It doesn't hang around too much. It is interesting. It is, of course, when you know Saw movies, you know what's happening at the end, or you can guess what is coming. And also the fact that if you've seen the other Saw movies, you know in which movie which characters die, so you know that they're not gonna die at the end of this movie, because that's impossible. But other than that, it's a very good movie for a Saw movie, like I said. For a horror movie, it is fine. There's nothing spooky actually in it. It's, as I said, it's a Saw movie, but it is solid. If you like the Saw movies, you should definitely watch this. It's a return to form. If you have no contact with the Saw franchise, I'm not sure if you would like this. It's not a traditional horror movie, so you should probably judge it for yourself. If you like the Saw movies, watch this, definitely. If you don't like it, then you will not watch it. If you have no contact with the Saw movies, then start with the first one and make your way to this one.